In today's video, we're going to talk about how to grow a restaurant sales predictably and repeatedly over and over again. We're going to talk about systems used in other restaurants that are actually growing their revenues today, how you can bring more weekday business to your restaurant, fill up your calendar with booked private events and catering opportunities, run Google Ads and track them for Insta visits, and manage a database so that you can bring not only new guests into your restaurant with paid marketing, but also retain them over a long period of time. So, hopping into events and catering. For clients that we work with, we run private event campaigns, and these campaigns trigger people to enter more information about their event for your venue and collect them as a lead where you can guide them into your sales process to book their event at your venue. Now, a good venue should be receiving about 60 to 100 inquiries per month for their private event services. And this is such an amazing way to grow your restaurant's revenues because you can target just weekday corporate events and really build out that service within your business. And this will not only brand your venue, but also bring you cash upfront so that you can start to schedule events on your calendar for months out in advance. Sometimes weddings are scheduled 6 months out in advance, and you know that you're gonna have a predictable revenue stream into the future for your venue. So this is one of the main ways to grow restaurant venues if you're not already booking a lot of private events or catering for your venue. Both of these methods work amazing and will result in your venue booking more catering, more private events, and really stabilizing your revenues into the future. This is really important for any venue that wants to have a level of predictability on their weekdays when maybe there's not as much business, but you can host private events and you can do corporate catering or corporate lunches. Google Ads. So if you're trying to drive foot traffic to your restaurant in 2023, 2024, the top way to do it is going to be to run Google Ads. And the reason that Google Ads are so phenomenal is the tracking, but also your ability to expand across multi-platforms and integrate directly with their Google Maps services. So these are YouTube ads that we run for venues that we work with, and they're really, really amazing because there's such a low level of competition on YouTube. And so you're able to deliver localized ads to people and really brand your restaurant for whatever you want, whether it's homemade baked goods or private events at your venue. That's really what you should be striving for. And this will really, really drive engagement online in a different way that separates you from everyone else around your business. When you're running YouTube ads, you're already so different from other people in your local community that you're really, really separated into a class of one. And it's a really amazing way to reach a unique audience in a completely different way and connect with guests and get them to actually get directions to your venue. You'll notice here, there's a call to action, and the call to action is to either get directions or view your website under the store info tab. These are search ads on Google, and where most diners make their choices to dine in today's world is on Google. If you're looking for a new restaurant to go out and eat at, you're gonna search up restaurant near me, bar near me, one of these key phrases. What a lot of restaurant owners don't realize is they're not actually ranking for those key phrases. And so it can be really challenging if you're not coming up and your venue isn't being shown. And so a really simple way to test and see if your restaurant's showing up is to search in an anonymous tab for restaurant near me. So you'll notice here that this company, South Park Seafood, is beating out the top ranked spot on Google Maps for the search of restaurant near me in all of Portland. And ranking on Google search and Google Maps is like being on Main Street and having the best possible location for your restaurant, but just digitally. And so you can rank for keywords like catering and events. You can rank for general terms like restaurant near me or brunch near me or breakfast near me. And this will divert a massive amount of traffic to your venue. What a lot of restaurants miss out on is actually the tracking on the back end of a Google ad. When we run ads for our clients, we track whether somebody has actually visited your store. And so we're able to tell whether somebody's walked through your front door on the back end of these Google ads because Google has access to location services data, and this is the best way to grow a restaurant. Without discounting your food, running crazy promotions, or spoiling your brand on social media, you can drive engagement and traffic directly when people are actually hungry and want to eat. So if you want to increase your online orders, in-store orders, or general foot traffic, you need to be running Google Ads for your restaurant. Building a database and utilizing a CRM. So the best thing that you can do for your restaurant is build a database. And we use what are called interactive challenge campaigns to get people to submit their information to be entered in a giveaway. Now, on the back end, we collect a plethora of information on these users, and we're also able to get them to leave reviews for your restaurant directly off the back end and also follow your social media accounts. Now, an interactive challenge campaign looks like something like this. In this case, we're running a survey for a restaurant that we're working with, and we're getting people to allow us to notify them, and we collect their name, their phone number, their email, their gender, and a bunch of other specific data pieces that we feed into our CRM system, Tulin Systems, which will allow you to send out customized emails to individual users that get really, really high engagement because we are collecting this data on the front end. So instead of just having emails and people's names, you can have email, phone number, gender, name, preferences on food, and a bunch of different specifics which you can then utilize to send out personalized messaging to your restaurant's email list. As Danny Mayer would say, connecting the dots. In this case, connecting the digital dots to allow you to personalize your messaging and improve the way that you speak to your guests online. Utilizing a CRM to manage all your business inquiries is extremely important, and every client that we work with gets a CRM on the back end to manage private event leads, catering leads, all social media conversations, all email and SMS. And this allows you to not only track whether people are picking up the phone at your venue or whether people are following up with leads and actually texting people back about their events. This allows you as an owner to take control of your business and understand the data behind your venue. At Tulin, we really believe that tracking is the mark of good marketing, and we track everything that we do when we work with our clients. So with Google, we track whether people are actually visiting your store, how many people are getting directions to your venue, how many people have bought catering from you and booked private events. And we do the same thing with our Facebook ads. It's just a little bit different. But in the end, we end up with monthly reports that show an increase in ROI on the back end for your venue. And this allows us to work with restaurant owners and show them data-backed growth, which results in massively successful restaurants. So at Tulin, we work with our clients to build this entire system into the restaurants and set their venues up to be successful in the digital world. Now you can imagine that this is a lot of work, and working with a client success partner like Tulin or another agency is an awesome option if you're overwhelmed in your business, you want to grow, you want to scale, and you want a way to trackably grow your restaurant and drive revenues into your business whenever you want with a flick of a button. If this is something that sounds interesting to you and you want implemented into your business, you can book a call with me below. We can just have a chat and talk about everything from what you think would fit best into your venue and come up with kind of a custom strategy for your restaurant. This is one of the best ways to grow a restaurant online and will lead to a significant increase in revenue, in predictability of booked events, in weekday business, and in general, just grow your restaurant's online presence to the point where you are the top choice in your local community. Thank you. And let's create change.